Previously on Follow the Leader.
Yeah, I think Lizark is just going to just gonna hold the cargo under one arm, put a finger to her ear and just say, "We have what we came for," said the extraction unit. Well then, just a matter of time. Unless you think you can take it back from us.
And Hedley's looking over to Doris, looking over, sort of gesturing with their head.
I think Doris gets up weakly. No, Hedley, don't try it. They're too strong.
I can see that much. They're holding up their fingers in kind of the classic puppeteers motion. I can see that that's something that they maybe shouldn't have. None of us have gotten the chance to do this quite yet, but hey, how about taking shape, huh?
Yeah, none of us have actually transformed on screen.
Yep.
We now return to your game, already in progress.
So let's take shape. I'll be the first to break this barrier. Taking shape is played the first time a character transforms, and it can happen in the middle of another game, like Blade to Stave or Taking the Dance Floor, or at the start of your turn before you pick another game. Everyone gets to do this, or everyone plays in this at least. So first you say the magic phrase and you describe your starting pose, and then going around the table, everyone gets to ask 2 questions from the lists below. Once everyone's asked at least one question, they can describe the final stance. If it's happened in the middle of another game, we return to that one. If it's happened at the beginning of your turn, you can announce what the next game is. The game ends, but your turn continues with the new game. And I think for Hedley, it's time for the play to begin. And they whirl their hands over themselves, and what once was a pretty, not flashily dressed person, pretty subdued color, not a overly hey, look at me, important kind of thing, goes from that to this, like I said, hero-esque kind of hat appearing on top of them. Their arms are spread out in that classic puppeteer stance as that starting pose. So, it's question time.
Alrighty, I guess, first I want to know, what's the expression on your face?
Yeah. For Hedley, it's extreme focus. There is a sharpness to their gaze that was not there previously. And that's laser focused not on Lizarg or anyone else but the crate at the moment.
I'll go ahead and ask, what does the space behind you look like?
Ooh, that's a good one. There is a dimming, fog rises up in a wall to darken the area behind Hedley. And it's almost as if it's curtains that appear in front of them that part. And as they do, there's a spotlight that shoots down from behind.
Hell yeah.
What is the color palette like?
The color palette, in contrast to that midnight blue and gold, it's bright, sunny, yellows and reds, loud colors that swirl around Hedley.
Would you like to describe your final stance?
Yeah, I think it's it. So as the curtains part and as the spotlight comes down from behind, Hedley steps back. When they were cast into the relief of shadow, They now appear in front of everyone, hands raised as the puppets again form in front of them. The attendants step in front. The knights hold the front rank, Hedley behind, controlling all of them. And their subdued clothes have changed entirely to that of a jester's wears, striped, loud, red and silver and white and yellow, where a comedy mask has placed itself in front of Hedley's face. And they're there and ready. I think we're in this situation. It's not really an all-out battle because it's not a large-scale problem, but is this a time for another giving chase, or is Lizark standing ground?
I think Lizark is standing ground.
Righto.
She's like waiting for her extraction ship to come pick her up.
Gotcha. Are we in another blade to stave then?
Sounds good to
I
me.
think so.
Okay. Mode number 2.
Does our good captain also have a transformation sequence?
True.
Oh.
This isn't just Hedley. Like, other people can do this.
I have not thought about it, so I'll say no.
Oh. That's so fair.
That's fair. I
Yeah.
mean, you just are very
Yeah.
strong and commanding.
Yep.
That's right. You're telling me you need to transform to become your most powerful self?
Yeah.
That's not just all the time?
It's just a cheap tactic to make weak gems stronger. Wait.
Please. Okay. Well, time for the assault then. Blade to stave once again, but we're all here this time. As opposed to Hedley waiting for a first move, they're transformed. They're moving in full power now, so they will have their attendants take a formation. As I rapidly scroll around to find the actions here. I think we have a question, the answer for why we're fighting and where we're fighting.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to me?
Okay. Yeah, I think Lizark's gaze is going to sort of sweep across you and your army of puppets at the ready. So I think she's just going to say, so you've got yourself an army. Is that supposed to make a difference?
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I think it should be said that she is squaring off against you with one fist raised.
One fist.
Her other arm is still cradling the package.
Badass. Not even transformed. Just like out
Yeah.
there. Okay. Yeah, and Hedley goes for it. I attack rapidly, hoping to overwhelm you. What do you do? And I think the way that this looks is without a word, but with the twitch of fingers, it's the puppets moving in that formation all at once. The attendants begin throwing illusory spells. The knight puppets, the two that remain, charge forward with lances in hand. In the mix of everything, in the illusions, one of the attendants claims the lance from the fallen knight and hucks it. So you have an attack coming from high that's unclear, and two very clear targets charging in from low.
Okay. So, reactions. I want to say moving fast, I catch your strike between my hands.
Nice.
So the real attack is the lance. I think she just plucks that out of the air, spins it around in her hand, and just swings it through the illusionary foes approaching her.
Nice. That gives space for the others to have a bit of play with this too. I've kicked it off. Lizark's responded.
Yeah.
How are the other two doing with this sudden sitch here?
Jolene, getting out a sandwich, watching the show.
No.
Jolene paid enough to deal with this?
No, I think I think it's gonna be Jolene and Doris going after each other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
Would Jolene like to have the opening salvo?
Sure.
As Doris has just been thrown against a tree, very roughly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, like, as Doris is getting up, I think that, Jolene just kinda tackles you, trying to keep you down.
Okay. So, you charge me recklessly, perhaps?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think it's predictable and I dodge it with ease, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think there is just no portal in front of me. You dive through a portal. You end up behind me.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
That's so real.
Oh, Jolene hasn't learned the how this particular game is played.
The ways of misdirection, but in actual physical space as opposed to illusory.
I'd like to do an action.
Yeah.
I'd like to find an opening for a quick, cheap hit, and I think how I want to narrate that is, what if I just, like, grabbed one of your puppets and, like, pulled on the strings to try and throw you off balance?
That's great, actually. Yeah, that's fair. I think if that's the case, then it just knocks my weapon from my hand. In this case, one of the puppets. Like, they are secured somewhat, but not firmly, because you need to have some ability to, like, kind of loosely play around them. I think you just steal, like, one of the attendants.
Great.
It does pull Hedley off of their stance a little bit, but the puppets quickly form back into formation with that last one falling limp.
Yeah. Lizark is just gonna toss it aside. And she should say something cool here. Certainly there must be more to you than that.
You'd be surprised. Look forward, and you forget what comes behind you. I unleash a magical blast. What do? Hedley causes it's the sounds of a creaking and a tree falling as it goes to land on top of Lizark. There's another lance. The other knight is now lanceless, leaving only one left armed, as that lance has gone firmly through the base of the tree behind Lizark.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I want to say it catches me off guard and I take the hit.
Nice.
Lizard's taken a few blows so far. She got smacked around like by a dire wolf. She got Doris crashed into her. She got her feelings hurt a little by Jolene, even though she wouldn't admit it. I think she's starting to show some signs of wear and tear. She, of course she throws the tree off of her, but it's somewhat labored.
That's so real. How's Doris doing?
Yeah, not great, I think. Very much just reacting to things and trying not to get damaged a lot. So, Jolene, I think I hesitate and you have an opening. What action do you take?
Okay, you portaled her?
Yeah. Like, you're not far away.
Yeah, but you also, if you're hesitating, those portals are still there?
Yep. I didn't have time to close them. Yep.
So, I think she manages to toss a couple knives back through the portal in a way to get you.
All right. Yeah.
Like I'm thinking, like I'm imagining these being directional. So so she's still hitting the one that she went through first, but just the opposite side, so that the knives come out of the second portal.
For a second, I thought you meant that the knives were directional and you were curving them like the bullets in that one film.
No. No, I'm using your own power against you.
I figured it out. I got what you meant. It just took me a second. No, I like that, though.
No, this is not wanted.
That's creative thinking. Now you're thinking of portals.
But yeah, I like that. That absolutely catches me off guard, and I take the hit. I mean, are you trying to get the knives to sink into me, or are you, like, pinning me to this tree?
Oh, I like pinning you.
Alright. Yeah, I feel like my portals are not finessed enough that I can just make a tiny one to uncatch my sleeve. I think it has to be a lot bigger than that. So yeah, I'm just kind of pinned at the moment.
Oof. Yeah, okay.
Good luck, Hedley. You got this.
Good luck, Hedley. You got this.
Can we say that to add a little tension to the scene, we sort of hear the jets of the approaching extraction ship?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. I strike the ground beneath you, hoping you lose your footing. What do? The poppets, attendants, and knights all will approach, and moving into Lizark's space, they don't throw a blow at Lizark, but instead, with a lot of them, just even with hands, but with a fair amount of force, like slamming their hands into the ground all around Lizark to unsteady at the base.
Okay. You know what? I think I want to say I take your attack and turn it back on you. I think they're sort of attacking the ground, trying to throw her off balance. I think in response, she's just going to sort of take like one big step and just slam her foot down, hoping to knock you off balance instead.
Oh dear. Okay. I think it's a weird situation, right? Because on one hand, yes, you do actually manage to knock Hedley over, and like for a moment they teeter. But with the poppets planted in the ground as they are, like fists literally slammed down, it's almost like anti-gravity takes hold for a second. Until you hear the sounds of the poppet strings being pulled taut, and they snap and yank themselves back up onto their feet. But you have a moment with that.
Yeah. Ooh, in that case, if I have an opening, I'm gonna charge in recklessly. I'm gonna blow past your puppets and just charge at you, like fist poised for just a big old overhead swing.
Ah, the haymaker.
Yeah.
All right. To be the one that has the portals, however, I'm not Doris. Okay. I think I'll parry and return with an attack of my own.
Yeah, let's see it.
So Hedley does more illusions, right? Because the puppets aren't the only tool in the toolkit. It's again what happened with Doris, but in a lot faster motion. The fist connects, but it connects and there's no resistance to it. The image fades out of view, and Hedley is below where they should be, where the fist is connecting, and they just thrust their hand upwards. The strings mean nothing, but the forceful position of their fist sort of just shoves upwards onto wherever they can get purchase in Lizark to shove her back.
Yeah, do we want to say, like, hit right to the solar plexus when she's not expecting it?
Oh, I mean, I'll take that if you wanted to give it, so sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you know, by Lizark's standards, it's not a very strong hit.
Yeah.
But I think it catches her off guard enough, and it is like striking a vulnerable area enough that that I think it actually causes her to stumble backwards a little bit. And yeah, she is already weakened. She is already beaten up pretty badly. I think you have a momentary opening here.
Is that crate still under Lizark's arm?
It is, for now.
Okay, yeah, I think Hedley, like, with a strong pull of the hand, snaps the poppets forward that Lizark ran past, and I think they go surging under an arm here. Yeah, I think that's just it. I've taken the blank action here and asking what you do with it.
Okay. Yeah, I think, she is, like, right about to lose the cargo, like, you know, she's off balance, she's, you know, these puppets have, like, got her from behind. I think, she's, just kind of going to, yeah, just take one more swing at, and it's kind of an awkward swing, because we have established that, that Hedley is, like, in close, like, within her range.
Yep.
But she's just going to try and, just sort of lash out with an arm and try and, like, attack the puppeteer again. Just kind of, from her compromised position, just try and hit Hedley as hard as she can.
That's so real. Yeah, that's fair. I think then it causes another pile of a mess. Poppets come rushing past, knocking the crate out. Hedley goes flying back, and so do the poppets, and so does the crate. Everything going in motion like a delayed whiplash, where it's almost like a slingshot, right? Hedley serving as the post, the poppets and string serving as the band, and the crate cargo serving as the payload, as it goes whipping past Hedley and the poppets in Lizark. And I think that's where it can go crashing between Jolene and Doris.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
back at the ranch.
I think that will interrupt this, but Jolene will have kind of scrambled up Doris a little bit to put her sword to their neck and be like, I'm doing this as I strike you not with weapons but with words.
Mm-hmm.
So the boss is kind of in a bad mood today.
I wonder why that is.
So, like, you're either gonna have to give up and portal out of here, or I am gonna have to go for the killing blow. What do you do?
I think I'm going to go for an ending for myself. I think I turn tail and run away. I think, yeah, it's like, yeah, look, she does seem in a real bad mood.
She'll probably like you again tomorrow.
Hey, what's in that crate?
Heck if I know. You think they pay? They just pay me.
Uh-huh. I think...
How much do you think they tell me?
I think that's the point when the crate comes skittering to a stop, like, right beside you. And, you know, I'm still trying to get the knives out from my shoulders. I finally get them loose. I'm still, like... I still have your sword at my throat, but I just shrugged and I'm like, you should probably go get that. And I am, in fact, going to fall backwards into a portal and start to run away.
Yep. And Jolene goes after the crate.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I think your extraction vehicle arrives.
Yeah, is
Mm-hmm.
yeah, are we gonna say that is that how this scene is gonna end? Do we think that the Legion makes off with the crate, or do we want to throw in like a last minute twist?
Well, here's the thing. I think
Yeah.
that the Legion can get away with the crate. Yeah. So earlier we did establish, while I was fighting with Hedley, that I can make multiple portals at once.
Yep.
So I think what happened when I portaled the crate over to Lizark initially was there was another little one inside of it. And so they are going to get away. But once they get back and actually open the crate, once they're in their extraction vehicle, they're going to realize they have to go back because it is empty.
Yeah, I think when Lizark cracks open that crate and finds it empty, she's not gonna say anything, but I think we can probably say that this crate's like made out of some like solid metal. I think she's just going to kind of take a deep breath, say, "All right, we go find the contents." And when she takes her hands off the crate, there's just these like finger marks, pressed into it.
Oh man.
Oh, I like super strength. That's fun.
It's fun.
It is very fun. So I think Izzy had a very good idea for a next game. And this might end up being the last game, actually, which could be fun.
Could be, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, absent any other leads, I think Jolene is going to try to trace the path that Hedley had been on back to the kingdom.
Yeah, use that magic sniffing.
Yeah, and Hedley leaves a trail. Like, they're like packed to the gills with magic.
Oh yeah. So I think that this is gonna be infiltration. And I think that there's gonna be some sort of dance that is gonna need to be infiltrated.
Hell yeah.
That's so fair. I'm assuming, following this line of logic, that Doris fell back with Hedley, and they're kind of like licking their wounds situation.
Yeah, I think what happened in the meantime was we regroup a little bit. I am like, okay. Well, what was in there should be about a half mile that way. So we have to go retrieve the contents. I think I am wiped from all of this, so I'm not going to be able to go any significant distance.
Yeah.
So I think I have to ask to recuperate back at the Paper Lantern Kingdom. And, we're just gonna have to keep this loot there in the meantime. Because it's the safest place for it.
It's the closest place for it.
Out of curiosity, did y'all have thoughts about what kind of artifact this is?
Mm-hmm.
I had an idea. Let me know what you think about this. I think it might just be like a controller that goes to like a larger system or weapon.
Ooh, yeah.
A critical component.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I should ask, is it a Legion system or is it something much more ancient?
I want to say more ancient. I think if this was something the Legion could build itself, then it wouldn't be such a big deal if they lost one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like an ancient artifact. It's this. I mean, I'm kind of thinking Sheikah stuff from Zelda, right? Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's this stone tablet with all these sorts of mechanisms in it.
Yeah, some kind of magitech.
And it's not just for taking pictures, Link.
possibly corrupted by Legion modifications for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely some sort of magitech that, like, the Legion can't replicate themselves.
Yeah, I like that.
Very cool.
All right. But the price of neutrality for the Paper Lantern Kingdom is that it's hard to turn down someone who's here for a dance.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the art is tradition, as is the show. So, yeah, no, it's that situation. Like, Hedley returns. Hedley has some poppets to repair anyway, so, like, they put themselves at work. The transformation has dropped. They're fixing the strings now. The other poppets are sort of out on the dance. And it's the evening now, I'm sure. Like, this has progressed fairly quickly. And the midday is the show, the evening is the ball, right?
Yes.
The Paper Lantern Kingdom is innocent to what's happening, and the show must go on.
So,
fun.
Where is this ball?
It's got to be in the main, like, castle of the Paper Lantern Kingdom, I would figure.
Okay. Sounds like it's gonna be formal. I just imagine, like, after making it into the kingdom, Jolene, knows she's gonna have to do this. She hates it, but she's probably gonna, like, steal a dress and show up, and I think she's gonna be noticed just like at, like, I am also imagining, like, there is an open bar.
Yeah,
and so she's noticed like, over there. Tequila, my love.
I just love this visual of this stolen dress, because there can't be that many Mustelid people, so is it just there's so much neck pouring out of this?
Oh, no. So, like, going with Emery's lore for Half-Life, they're, like, everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I can't believe I actually came prepared. This makes for bad radio, I know, but I actually do have a picture of Jolene in a dress.
Nice.
See, I think Mustelid, I think of the very lanky ones. Like, aren't ferrets that vibe as well?
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she is going to be very out of her element.
I just like that so much. Just like, surprise, I have this, slaps picture on the table, and we all go, oh.
That's so good.
That's a good picture.
I mean, the other option was to do taking shape.
That's so true. Yeah.
But it would still just be like, rolls out a screen, steps behind it, changes.
Entire magical girl transformation, and the only effect is you're now in formal wear.
Yes.
Very good.
Please tell me that Captain Lizark is here.
Please tell me that Captain Lizark has infiltrated. I believe this would happen because no one in the kingdom knows outside of Hedley right now. And Doris.
I was just thinking, would it make sense for Lizark to just, like, show up in her dress uniform, like, not even hiding that that she's part of the Legion? Because, like, this kingdom is neutral. Like, she could just be kind of going in like, I dare you to start something.
And I mean, Hedley hasn't had time to communicate to the rest of the kingdom that there's a problem. So it would be that very awkward situation of, like, I can't call, like, guards to come seize you because, shit, they don't know anything. They're going to be confused. Mm-hmm. They've had no time to be briefed on all of this.
Yeah, I dare you to attack a captain of the Legion. See what happens. Go ahead and find out.
I think the question now is, who is going to ask who to dance.
Well, I mean, we can say that Lizark probably, caught on to Doris's trick after the fact. Like, oh, if the cargo is missing, well, obviously I suspect the teleport girl. So I don't know if we wanted to jump to that right away, or I was thinking maybe would Hedley want to talk to Jolene and like try and follow up on their sort of meeting from earlier?
Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to do. I think it's one of those situations where Lizark just kind of walks in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like the ball people are just like, oh, finely dressed captain of the Legion. Like, they're there to receive and be helpful and hostful, and you're part of this now too. And so you get like a crowd of like the people of the Paper Lantern Kingdom just, totally ready to play ball. And Hedley's just sort of out there like, well, shit. And like sweeping across the room, but they then also just notice Jolene at the bar. And, at this point, it's just like, well, I need to buy a little time and I got to figure out what's going on now. So I think it's a situation where Hedley like slides in at the other side of the bar, and they're dressed in finer wares and not like the same Pierrot outfit that they had earlier. It's more of just like a suit in the same colors that they had. That same midnight blue, the gold trim and whatnot. And they lean an elbow on the bar, like a gloved hand running across the top, just sort of like bending over and going, what is happening right now?
I followed you.
Hedley just sort of like raising eyebrows, like, how did you?
You're like super magical. So all I had to do was follow your trail.
Blinking twice and like sort of like looking at their hands like, huh?
Look, it's a thing I can do.
So you're a bloodhound for magic.
I don't like the way you said that, but it's not accurate.
And just rubbing the eyes, just very tiredly, exasperatedly, what have you. Like there's a weight to there, joined on one hand by the earlier disappointment, and on the other hand by I just had a knockdown, drag out fight with the person who is now standing over there in a fine uniform.
Jolene is going to lean in. Like, look, I know that, like, I know we're the baddies, but I am kind of under contract right now, and I do kind of need to honor that.
It's always deals. It's always contracts. It's always pacts.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do keep my promises.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hedley just sort of spreads hands on the bar and holds it out and goes, then what about the one that we made?
What one that we made?
Before you disappeared, we made a promise.
Okay. Like, I'll trust you on that, because you obviously remember this better than me.
It has to be somewhere. It means nothing if I'm the only one that remembers it, because then it's just not fair. You have to remember it for yourself too, and I'm sure it's somewhere in there. Hedley reaching forward and not like sharply, but just like with a finger tapping Jolene's forehead.
Do you have something in mind as far as what this promise is?
I've been trying to feel around it, and I don't know if it's that. I get the sense, right? Because Jolene seems to be a fairly martial sort. I almost get the sense that Jolene was meant to be a knight like Hedley was.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of sitch. But do feel free to counter-propose too, because that's just what I had in mind.
Mm-hmm. What if it's a situation where, like, we were both in night school, basically?
Yeah.
And so we made a promise to protect each other or something.
That's so fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that entire fight scene, even like Hedley didn't do anything to Jolene at all. So I think that's a fair direction to go with it.
Yeah.
And
I don't think she's gonna remember it quite yet.
That's so fair.
But yeah. I'm sure that there will be a time where that will be most inconvenient for her.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's a situation...
especially with what else is going on in the room.
Yeah, that's so fair. I think it's a situation where, like, lights drop. Hedley stands up, like, obviously disappointed again. And there's a spotlight that hits the center of the dance floor. I have to ask, along with all of this, where Doris is in this situation.
So, yeah. Doris is here. Has found formal wear somewhere. No one knows where. But she is in... Okay, so Jolene's already in a green dress. I can't wear the same thing. Yeah, I think it's gold. I think it is in a very ornate gold dress. The domino mask is off.
Nice.
Not that it was doing much to begin with. The dress has like slit sides, so the like wing membranes are still like present. It's just more drapery for the fit. Yeah, she sees Captain Lizark walk into the room and knows that she has to immediately go ask her for a dance.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I should paint a picture here. I think, like I said, Captain Lizark is in a dress uniform, much sharper than the sort of scrappy patchwork of armor you usually see her wearing. I think, the formal wear doesn't get busted out very often. I don't think Lizark is one for ceremony. So I think this uniform is clean, freshly pressed. I think it's like dark gray with red accents. You gotta have some epaulets on there, some like brass buttons, and I think like the really nice thing about this whole uniform is that it's covering up all like the bandages and broken scales and bruises that Lizark has accumulated over the course of the day. So she knows she's not exactly in fighting shape. She could make do, but for now, maybe more diplomacy should be called for. But yeah, so you were gonna ask her to dance?
Yep. I don't know who's taking the initiative between Hedley and Jolene, but Doris is definitely rushing up to Lizark. And
Let's
mostly
go.
because we need a distraction. She is going to ask, "May I have this dance?"
Yeah, I think Lizark is gonna give you a wide, toothy grin and say, "I would like nothing more."
Very good.
She takes your hand.
Yeah, okay. I think Hedley is busy looking disappointed if Jolene wants to take an inch here.
You want to dance?
Sort of like pausing and looking over and going, maybe a bit of movement will jog the memory.
Yeah, we probably both want to keep an eye on my boss anyway.
For better or for worse.
Yeah.
Well, closer we get then. Hedley offers a hand.
Okay, she takes it. Oh, this is gonna look so funny.
Worst of enemies, question markinest of old companions.
Oh, no, I was just thinking about, size.
Oh, yeah, that's so fair.
Yeah, Jolene is like halfling sized. She little.
Yeah.
And as we established, Lizark big, so I think there's a considerable height gap in both these pairs.
Oh yeah. You gotta have a size difference.
Yeah, definitely.
God, it's so important.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Alright.
Okay.
Is it unfair to assume that between the two of us, Lizark is the worst dancer? Like, I don't mean to assume, but I'm gonna assume.
I think Lizark surprises you.
Okay.
Yeah!
Alright. Cool.
I mean, a dignitary work, right?
Yeah.
Must learn how to ballroom dance.
Plus, girls gotta have hobbies.
Yeah.
True. Man, I think it's a toss-up between Jolene and Hedley, because Hedley, of course, does night work and has footwork, but Jolene's a knife thrower. That takes some coordination.
Yeah.
How many tequilas in is she? And does this make her better or worse?
Oh, several and better. 'Cause she won't be as self-conscious about it.
Dang. If we can't decide, we can always flip a coin.
So, yeah, I don't think that she dances very often, but I think she would be naturally good at it.
Okay.
So I'll let you pick how that compares.
Let's call it then, honestly, because I kind of want to know. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Bingo. That's heads. Hedley's got this one.
Okay.
Alright, so I believe it is then Izzy and me asking the first questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sing out if you find one that takes your fancy. I am also looking at the list.
Mm-hmm. Page 19 of Le Document.
Ooh, this is fun for this pairing. I twirl you around and then dip you backwards. When I look down at you, what expression is on your face?
Dang.
Oh. Well, certainly in that case, Lizark is astonished by this show of strength. I think at first she looks surprised, just like, oh, I did not see that coming, but then I think her face just breaks into a big grin. Girl strong, it turns out.
Very fun. How about between Jolene and Hedley?
Mm-hmm. The dancing has made a mess of my hair. Do you reach up? Well, this would be, do you reach down to put it back in place?
Yeah, that's so fair. It's so real. I mean, yeah, I think Hedley has an eye for that sort of thing. Like, you're already, like, I feel like it's in the stance, right? That you're wearing clothes that weren't your own kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hedley notices this and quickly, like, as we move into position, like, gets Jolene straightened out, like, almost meticulously, honestly, in terms of presentation.
Mm-hmm.
And they note, really let the etiquette classes go, haven't you?
Like, what part of it I don't remember do you not get?
Some things should remain in habits, even if not in memory. The mind beyond the mind, you know?
Maybe. Regardless, I mean, definitely not used to this sort of thing.
I suppose it's every night here in the kingdom, so only rarely do we not have an occasion like this.
That does sound nice.
it's the best chance for everyone to get to know each other.
Yeah.
Story and play and song and dance.
Yeah, most nights for us, it's like poker or going to the arena.
I mean, in the end, a little bit of card play is never bad, but the arena, they pit you against each other?
Oh, I did mean as audience.
Quite a bit different then.
Yeah.
Lizark doesn't go to the arena matches too often because she's sad that she can't participate. Not for captains.
To a certain extent, I think Jolene tried to get into it once and ended up banned for some reason.
Dang.
Well, there's a sobriety clause.
No. She probably just jumped from the audience down in there and learned the hard way you're not allowed to do that.
Got bounced quickly out, yeah.
Yes.
Dragged off stage with a big old cane.
Man, there are rules. This is organized blood sport.
Exactly.
Thus, from one on to the other. Doris gets to take a step, and so do I.
Yeah, Emery, have you found a question that caught your eye?
Alright, I take your hand in mine and begin leading you through the dance. Do you follow along, or do you try to take the lead yourself?
I think Doris is trying not to reveal that she was very much struggling on that one dip. So she is absolutely just going to follow along.
Gotcha.
I mean, also, it's kind of nice. You know, strong girl.
Yeah, I think Lizark is going to ask, so how are your injuries?
Oh, you know me. I always bounce back. Ready for more. You seem to have recovered all right.
Yeah, Lizark chuckles. You have shown that time and time again. As for me, I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I think she's gonna spin you and then pull you back and say, so you know what I'm here for. Should I cut to the chase or continue this witty exchange?
Oh, Captain, with such an opportunity, how could I possibly let you go now? You're not getting anywhere near that vault until the music stops.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't mind that. That was a clever move you played earlier. You really should have seen my face when I opened that vault.
Oh, I can imagine. I, don't envy anyone who was in your vicinity.
Well, if you want a detailed retelling, Lizark looks over. Perhaps you could get a hold of Jolene later when she's less indisposed. Where are we in the song?
I think it's kind of a halfway sitch. Everyone gets 2 steps each.
Gotcha.
And once that's done, then the dance is over. So,
But I think Cory has yet to ask his first question.
correct. I think for Hedley, looking at Jolene, it's... Yeah, I know the situation here. Something distracts me for a moment. How do you regain my attention? Hedley is busy keeping an eye on the other 2 in the room, so to speak. And, they're stepping through the motions, and they're proficient at it, but clearly they're not moving with, the full intention of the dance.
Does Jolene regain Hedley's attention by making a break for it?
No. Ouch! Yeah. Watch where you're stepping.
Yeah, I think that causes Hedley to like jump a second and like quickly correct their steps and going, just trying to keep an eye on things to make sure they don't boil over. Apologies.
Yeah, I mean, Doris, I think, pretty well has it covered. Do you know who has the key to that vault?
Key. And like Hedley is sort of like, it's still split attention, but coming back around to it. So they're just like, be one of the cards, but didn't exactly check the board to see which one.
Because that's gonna be who's gonna matter here.
Okay, fair point.
I mean, otherwise, I mean, she would eventually just try to tear the door off its hinges.
I think with that in mind, Hedley like swivels the two of them, just like a sudden spin, to get a sense of all of the guards posted around the edges of the room, to try and spot which one has the key, which is difficult in low light. Okay. That's one step each.
Yep.
Back around again for another cycle.
I think for my next question, I'm between two. My face is close to yours. Do you turn toward me or look away?
Oh, you know I gotta turn toward. I think Lizark is gonna say in a lower voice, what is it exactly that keeps you in the rebellion? What ambition does it fulfill? You can have all the ambition in the world with the Legion. More than that, I think you could have more fun.
I don't get what keeps you in. The formal wear looks very good on you, Captain, but those Legion colors... I bet we could put you in something more fetching.
I look good. I look good in whatever I wear.
It's not ambition that keeps me in the Resistance, Liz. It's that I believe in what we're doing. And as long as you believe in what the Legion is doing, you are never going to understand.
It's not about what I believe in. I'm the youngest captain the Legion has. Imagine where I could be in a year. Imagine where you could be. Belief? What is that? Power is something you can hold on to.
You have power. You have more power than most people I've ever met. But if all you're concerned about is your silly ranks, I do like to imagine where I see you in a year. But it's not in the Legion. I think you need to think about who you want to have power over, and why.
Okay, I think I'm gonna turn this around on you.
Ooh.
And who do you have, exactly? I didn't see any of the other Resistance backing you up today. When's the last time your friends have been there alongside you on a mission? What are they giving you, really?
They're out there fighting the other battles. The ones that your peers and your superiors keep fighting. Yeah, we're spread thin. I don't always have backup. But it's not about that. I know we're all fighting for the same thing.
Well, if you're fighting to win, then you'd better take a look at how your team is doing. Let's see. Do we want to do we want to cut to the other pair, or do we think this is a good idea or good time for me to ask a question?
Either way, I think it works.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm here for point counterpoint. How do you feel, Izzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine either way. If you have a question you've got ready to go for it.
Yeah, go ahead, and then we'll keep the focus on the other pair.
Hi.
Sorry, that was confusing. If you have a question, go for it, and then we'll go for the pair of questions for the other two after that, is what I meant.
Sounds lovely.
Mm-hmm. Alternatively, which pairing do we want to have be last?
Would it be too greedy to say Lizark?
No, I don't think so.
That's fine. That's fine. I thought you might want that given the dynamics of this scene, so that's why I put that out there.
Sure. Sounds good to me then.
Okay. Hedley has an opportunity to pull me close for a moment. Do you?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's one of those situations where, like, it is a sudden motion, but there's not, like, warmth to it, per se. It is an arm that's close around, and Hedley speaks quietly, just following on what Jolene mentioned. And they sort of raise their hand, the higher hand on Jolene, to just, like, subtly point and go, I spotted them. Over there in the corner.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Also, just in case, just so you know, I'm, like, super gay, so I hope you're not putting a move on me.
Pauses, like, sort of immediately, like, let's go. No. I think they sort of, like, they clear their throat very firmly, put a hand on Jolene's shoulder, and turn them towards the guard that they were pointing at. To point.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Imagine if Lizard...
Unfortunately, you just made this, like, super obvious who's being pointed
Yeah,
out.
exactly. Well, you know.
Imagine if Lizark's next move was to just say, just so you know, I'm super straight. She would never.
It's one of your characters, Emery. There's no way.
You know what? I'll go for this one because we've put the energy in the air there. I trip over my own feet. Do you watch me stumble or catch me? I think Hedley starts moving.
She'll catch you.
Yeah, it's so fair. Hedley starts moving for context, and, like, their poppets are centered around the room, but they've just been thrown a curveball that they were not expecting to have to answer, and they just kind of get wrapped up in one of their strings.
Yeah. Look, bad at social. But it's so fun.
It's so fun. And Hedley's just like, it's not a curse so much as it is just like a sort of sudden sharp sigh, and they're just like, any better time. Better time. Look, I know there's a lot that's been forgotten. That's fine. And I don't know what side we're on right now here. Are you helping me or not?
I, like, telling you that she was after the vault kinda was me helping you. No, kinda don't want the boss mad at me personally.
Perry, then. Look. Hedley, like, gets back onto their feet, like brushes themselves off. Song's about to end, so whatever happens next, you better be ready.
Yeah, I know.
I think with them tripping over their strings and kind of untangling themselves from it, like, they sigh, and then their fingers start twitching again as the puppets begin to move around the room slowly to sort of center around that guard and just get ready for what's coming.
Alright, so if it's back to us, then I believe I have one more question. So I'll say, something about me captivates you. What is it?
Oh, man. Nice.
Pretty mean, huh?
Real good. Mm-hmm. Good choice. Good. That's what Firebrands is for.
Yeah, I think that despite your bluster and everything about, the only thing that matters is power and the pursuit of it and crushing your enemies, etc. I think it is Lizark's fanged smile, because I think there are moments in this dance where I see that it isn't just the fact of being close to your goal of retrieving this thing, or your sense of having me like completely helpless or whatever. I think it is some genuine enjoyment in it, and I think that is captivating.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think as the song is winding down, Lizark is actually not making any moves. I think she's just going to kind of stand as the music fades, and she's gonna ask again, but it seems like not a rhetorical, well, less of a rhetorical question this time. Like, she actually wants to know, what do you get out of the Resistance? What is it that keeps you there? Why is that where you'd want to be out of anywhere in the universe?
Yeah, I think as we finish the dance, Doris tries to keep a hand in Lizark's. Not to hold her from, running for her goal, but just continuing to hold the hand. Just, it's not where I want to be. It's where I have to be. Towns being attacked, soldiers marching through kingdoms. Someone has to stop it. I don't get why that's what you want. You don't have to go back. No one knows where Paper Lantern Kingdom is. You could stay. We could stay.
I think Lizark is going to shake her head. She's going to give a weaker smile this time and say, well, that was my plan. One last try. I can't exactly go breaking into any vaults just to can't go out starting any incidents. Can't break neutrality here, so the move was to convince you to give the treasure to me, and, well, mission failed, right? And I think she's just going to she's just going to turn around and head back towards the door, give you a wave over her shoulder. Jolene, time to split.
Yeah. Okay.
The lights are coming back up. Hedley is actually stunned.
Yeah. Doris is completely speechless.
Yeah, out of character, like, I was very much expecting there to be something happening where Lizark did attack Hedley.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
She tried to play this one strategically. Her play failed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's one of those long game things where now there's doubt.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's the long con.
Well, folks, is that where we leave our characters? I think that seems like a game to me.
That's
I think so.
the term denouement
All
right there, huh?
Cool. Well, that has been For the Honor. Thank you guys for playing with me. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so this has been Follow the Leader. You can, in fact, still find us. We do have a Patreon. We currently should still have our Bastionland game coming up with myself and Cory, and also our friends August and Zach. So if you want to join our Patreon to have a listen to that, please do. Otherwise, we will continue to have our regular episodes. Yeah, I continue to be Shrug. You can continue to find me on Tumblr at Secret Frog or on Blue Sky at The Secret Frog. Playing with me today has been Cory.
Hey folks, yet again, Cory. You can find me here with you. Listen on. I'll be on here more.
All right, and thank you again to our special guests. Thank you for playing with us, Emery.
Of course. Once again, believe it or not, I'm still Emery. You can find me doing some voice acting on The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine. Fantastic audio drama. It's sort of a near-future science fantasy about the surveillance state and magic and talking birds. There is a mystery at the center of it. There are machinations and plot. And I love the characters. I would be, like, completely ecstatic about this project, even if I weren't in it. So many incredibly talented people worked on it. They really cooked. Everyone in the project did fantastic with it. I cannot give enough praise to this series. And yeah, truly just go give it a listen. LydiaDisappears.com. I think as this episode will be released, we will be like around time to air the finale of season 1. Very exciting.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. And last but not least, with us has been Izzy. Thank you for playing.
Yep, I'm still Izzy, and yeah, Emery handled all the disappearances stuff there. Yeah, I'm telling you, anything with funny little talking animals is good.
Oh, you're so right.
Can't agree. Funny little talking animal situation in here, real good.
Yeah. Both play funny talking animals, would you believe it?
We do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And we don't have an official sign-off, so I'm just going to hold us to something we probably cannot guarantee. Next time on Follow the Leader, more funny little animal guys.
Yeah! Oh, gosh dang it.
Oh, you've obligated yourself now.
Oh, no.
Thanks for listening, everyone.